Hi, wish you all a very happy Holi. And today we'll be talking about organized planning, whatever I could learn from this particular chapter. So, I mean, it is a very to summarize. I don't think we will take a lot of time. In the end, I'll give you an example. Basically, the way he has no, the way author has talked about how we can apply for a certain position, or if we want to gain a certain position, certain job in a company, whether that job exists or not. How can we get that? And so when we talk about organized planning, see, we are all aware about planning. Without planning, nothing happens. And that is one truth. The second truth is also key things don't go as per we plan. So we need to keep on changing the plan. Both are truth, but then without planning, probably it is like shooting in the dark. Whenever we aim for something big, whenever we aim for something, we need to have that plan. So what author says is ki, to have a plan, we must first decide the resources we need to get for our success, the resources we need to get whatever we want in our life. Now that resources basically are the people, because अकेला चना कभी बाहर नहीं फोड़ सकता. So to achieve anything, we need a lot support of the people. So we need to find out our team. We need to form a team. Uh, who have that kind of experience, that kind of knowledge, that kind of mindset, which can help us to achieve our goal. Then, but before we create that team, we need to understand ki what we are willing to give them in return of their cooperation, because there are no free lunches in this world. People will not help you continuously till they get something in returns. So we need to find out what value we can add to them. Probably it can be monetary, it can be non-monetary, whatever it is. So we need to be very clear, and accordingly we should know form our team, taking their consent basically on whatever value we can add to them, whatever we can give them in return. Then we need to keep meeting with these group at least once or twice a week, at least twice a week in fact, so that we all remain on the same page. And then we must have a perfect harmony. It should not be कि वो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना तीर घाट मीर घाट वाली कहानी नहीं होनी चाहिए. So people should be aligned, there should be a perfect harmony. And people should have this singular focus on that particular goal. So when we are trying to engage people, when we ourselves are engaged in getting something which is of great in nature, which is of paramount importance for our life, believe me, no single entity can have the kind of experience, education, or the native ability to imagine whatever we need to imagine, the plan what can be done. And hence, no, the plan whichever plan we are making should be presented to these team members, and they all should be aligned to it. They all should accept it. It should not happen ki, yes, you being a leader, you might create a plan. I being as a team member, I'm not able to endorse it. So then things will not work out. So we need to have basically concurrence of everyone. The second thing what author says is ki we need to keep on refining our plan till we think it is faultless. So I mean, one plan probably we have decided, and all of us, and someone says, you know, यहाँ पे ये कमी है, then we should go and refine it again and again and again till we feel it is faultless, and then we should execute it. But it will never happen कि we get success no by following other plan the first time itself. There would be circumstantial changes, there would be changes in the atmosphere we are operating, there might be change in the industry we are operating, there might be change, no, like no one had expected the COVID will come and the entire working environment will get changed. So these kind of changes will keep on coming. So we have to again go back to the drawing board. We should see our plan, where the correction need to be made, where the flexibility. I mean, we have to be very flexible with our plan. That is what, in short, author wanted to say. And then what he says ki if plan fails, it doesn't mean ki we have failed. It is that particular plan has failed, so we should go retrospect, see where the issue is, what our learnings are. Let us arm ourselves with that particular learning, and then have a different plan in place and execute it again. If that fails, we can put third plan. If that fails, fourth plan. But keep on. We can change the plan. We cannot change the goals. That is what I was saying. And then what he says, ki once a plan fails, it doesn't mean you have failed. It has, that particular plan has failed. That particular plan would have some deficiency which probably we or our group could not see, and hence that plan has failed. So I mean that keeps on happening. That is a part of game. Addition failed 1,000 times, so hardly matters in fact. So we can always go and change the plan. We can always go work around it, but we should never quit. We should never give up. No, it should not happen. Ki failing, the plan has failed, and we have we like अरे यार तो फेल हो गया क्या करें. I mean this should not happen. अच्छा ये फेल हो गया ठीक है, probably ये चीजें हमने इसमें से सीखी हैं, इसको हम implement करते हैं. So that is what should be the motto basically. So that was the crux of this particular chapter, and then he also talked in this chapter about the leadership. What are 10 10 most important things for a leader? What are 10 things which can basically trigger a downfall of the leader. Then he talked about ki to get success, we need to know how to market ourselves, how to market our strategies, how to be present in the market, how to be at right place in right time, how to get the kind of opportunity we look at. So I'll just read out something what he basically discussed on how to get an exact position you want. So what he said is first you decide exactly what kind of job you want. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if that job is existing or not. Perhaps we can create that job, but first let us have that clarity. What kind of job we need. The second is we should choose the company where we need to work, where we want to work, where our desire is to work. Then third is we need to study our prospective employer companies, their policies, their chances of advancement, their products, services, a lot of things. Then by analysis of ourselves, our talents, we should figure out what can we offer to that particular company. I mean, it is like the sales call, which normally we do. We basically study about the company, study about the stakeholders. So it is the same way, basically. Then fifth is forget about the job. Forget ki there is an opening or not. First, we need to concentrate on what you can give. When you are very clear with this, you can have a plan in your mind how we can arrange the experience, skill, whatever we need to give, whatever we want to give in that particular company. Then after we are ready with all this, we need to go to a proper a professional writer who can write that entire thing for us, and then we can present it to anyone in the company. Believe me, no one, no company would not, I mean, no company will refuse you if they see value in whatever you are offering to them. So, I mean, this is in short what he explained how we can get a position. Accordingly, he had explained a lot of things, or importance of how to market ourselves, how to sell our services or sell our consultancy, so that we can derive whatever we want from life. So this was the crux of the chapter, and the line which probably which stands out as a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. But along with that, as people say, he's a self-made man, or he is that. There, I mean, I don't believe there would be any self-made man as such. And this chapter basically, puts a stamp on that. There are no self-made man. Everyone who has been successful because of a lot of people have given their support, a lot of people have helped him. So that organized planning is basically Yeah, one part. The second, what he said, ki, how to create that team that he will be discussing in the mastermind alliance, basically. So probably next Saturday we'll discuss on the mastermind alliance, and with that we'll be completing this particular book. So these are four, five, six chapters which probably we thought would be helpful to the people who are starting, or who have the dreams in mind but they don't know how to achieve it. In fact, today I was having a session with a person, and he is aspiring to be successful in certain field. So what the same suggestion was given to me by my coach, what I gave to him is, ki, boss, you need to find out someone who is successful in this field, and no, take mentorship from him. Because alone तो आप नहीं कर सकते. You need someone to accompany you, someone to coach you, someone to guide you. So that is what this chapter also talked about, the Mastermind Alliance, and in detail what Mastermind Alliance is would be covered in next week in the next chapter. In fact, thanks a lot.